Okay, this next one we're looking at what's known as literal equations. So in literal equations we have lots of pronumerals. Okay, and so so translation is the same. Same as for any equations. And i.e. we do the opposite. Okay, so this time instead of adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing by numbers, we're going to do it by letters. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples. So you'll be told to solve for a particular thing, so we might be told, say, solve for x, for example. So that means we're going to make x the subject, so that means we're going to get x equals all that other stuff. So first of all, ax on b minus c equals d. So we follow the same things as we do when we look at other things. So we add c to both sides, so then we've got ax over b equals c plus d. The next thing we can do is times by b to both sides. And don't forget, b's multiplying all of that stuff. So then we get ax equals b out the front of c plus d. And then finally we divide by a. And so you get x equals b outside of c plus d on a as our final answer. Alright, next example, still solving for x. So in this case we've got m over x minus a equals 3n over x. And we've got to solve for x, so we need all x's to kind of be together. So what I'm going to do is a couple of things at a time. Times by x both sides, and also times by x minus a both sides. So when we do that, you get mx on that side equals 3n x minus a on that side. So we really need these x's to be together, so expand that right hand side. 3nx minus 3na, and now we want these two to be together. So taking 3nx from both sides, we get mx minus 3nx equals negative 3n on a. X, of course, now on the left hand side is a common factor, so we take it out, and then dividing both sides by n minus 3n, we end up then that x equals negative 3na over n minus 3n. Alright, now of course another version of that, if you take minus out of both sides of the denominator, and then that negative will cancel. So that there would be another version of the same. Okay, so we can do this of course also with simultaneous equations. So let's have a look at, let's say, something this one. So then we're going to be solving for x and y. And so we might say have ax minus by equals negative 4, and 2ax minus 3by equals 6. So there's our equations 1 and 2. Okay, so we can do elimination. So if we need to eliminate, there's a number of different ways we can do it. The way I'm going to do it is multiply that first equation by 2. Okay, so when I do multiply that first equation by 2, I then get 2ax minus 2by equals negative 8. So there's equation 3. And then we can do a little bit of subtraction here. And so 2a, so that's 0. Minus 3by minus negative 2by, then leaves us with negative by. 6 minus negative 8, 6 plus 8, so that would be 14. So y would be negative 14 on b. Okay, and so then you can substitute that into, say, number 1. So then when we sub in 1, we've got ax plus 14 equals negative 4. And so you get x equals negative 18 on A. Okay, and so y is negative 14 on B. Alright, so they're the same methods, still doing those same techniques as we did, except now we're using letters instead of numbers. Calculator can also do those sorts of things with you, and you know, learn how to do all that stuff on your calculator problems. Alright, so exercise 4G, that's problem set number 6.